I'm Megha. The entire FinTech industry is on a boom. If you think about what's happening in the last 2 years, especially because of the pandemic, the entire banking sector has revolutionizing the entire piece on how the technology can really boom up the way that we do every single transaction. It's not about just the card payment, but really electronically transferring the money, which we call as the payment gateway, and multiple methods of what you're seeing today that's happening in the industry. Which means what FinTech industry will also do is challenge the fundamental existence of what we traditionally use bank for. Now, what does it mean for each one of us? Which means banking is going to not just hire, or FinTech industry is not just hire people for technology, but also are going to look forward to hire people with skills like data scientists, people who can come together and put data together and really make so much sense from an AI and machine learning standpoint. Then the fundamental existence of the bank would be a lot different, which get accelerated because of the FinTech industry that comes and support the banking environment. Which also means the entire second biggest skill that people would need in a FinTech industry is the data security. Because when you are really helping people move the money, data security becomes the second biggest priority apart from the transformation that's happening. Which means, are we having and ensuring that every single transaction that happens through a technology, you also have the right amount of security and safety for people to trust that system. The third piece that I believe is going to be the most unique part, which is not so much on the hard part, which is on the softer part, is the change. I believe change is the only thing that's going to be constant. Every single person that today industry hire is going to be somebody who can not just manage and go through the change that the organization is going, which is managing self, but also how can you manage and enable your colleagues, your people around you, which is your peer, your subordinate, and of course, how would you help manage the organization, the entire change around you? So I think that's going to be the three biggest skills that FinTech industry is going to hire for. Now, what can you do as an individual, if that's your particular area of interest? Think about, and challenge the status quo, which means innovation is going to be the largest piece, that's going to take up. Be innovative in everything that you do. Can you reduce cost for the organization? Can you enable and probably integrate multiple services to provide a packet or a holistic services for your client? Can you really think of a process improvement or an automation which either bring in more efficiency or reduce cost for the organization? So I think that is one lens that you as an individual should be thinking about to giving back to the organization, which makes you really valuable. The second piece what you can do in the organization is to collaborate. I don't think so individuals or organizations today look for individual superheroes, but what they look forward is for collaborative superheroes who can come together, who can partner with their colleagues, brainstorm and really achieve together for the larger cause of the organization. Which means collaborate, share ideas, generate ideas within the organization, and then think about how can you take the team together to achieve the larger goal and the purpose. So think about the entire collaboration piece. The last piece that I do want to call out is how do you ensure that you're continuously learning? As I said earlier, change is the only thing which is constant, which means what organizations would also look forward is somebody who can not just come with a particular skill set, but also is willing to learn and unlearn in the organization. Are you okay to really, bring in your career as a Java specialist or as a Python specialist, and tomorrow move into a new skill that organization really brings in, and able to completely shine and take up the new roles that comes up, and not just think about organization but also see your career in a holistic manner. So that would be my advice as an individual if you're thinking about a FinTech industry.